guys, I'm Sajal. Welcome to CodeBrains with yet another Python Pygame video. Just like the previous video on Python Space Invaders, this video is about another classic game called Ping Pong. To create this game, I have used Atom IDE and Python 3.8.1. Link for Python and Atom IDE is given in the description. You can download it from there. And for IDE, you can use whatever you want. I have just used Atom IDE. So unlike the other videos over internet of this ping pong game who have used turtle module, and few of them have used pygame, but they have used oops concept and classes, which made it very complex to understand. I can understand the complexity because I created Space Invaders with a lot of oops concept and used classes everywhere, and it was a very hectic schedule. It was very hectic and very complex to understand. Hence, I thought of creating it with normal functions and pygame methods. Hence, I did it like that. I will show you the working of the game just in a minute. So let's just run the game and see how it is. Atom IDE gives me a shortcut of Ctrl+Shift+V to compile the game, and it also runs automatically after compilation. So on compiling, I get the game window which says ping pong and a description saying it's a classic ping pong game, and on startup press enter for ball to move. So what it wants to say that you have to press enter to go inside the game, and inside the game as well as you have to press enter key for the ball to move, and you can also press Q if you don't want to play. So let's press enter and see what happens. So if you would have noticed, the background music changed. That indicates that we are in the game and you can play the game and see what happens. I can move the pedals but not the ball because it was clearly written over there you need to press enter for the ball to move. I have created this event because it gets difficult on startup pressing enter and get ready for players to play at that moment, because if you press enter on the startup and you're not ready, you will start losing from that point itself. Hence I have created this pause event. So let's press enter. The ball hits the roof and it hits the pedal. As it hits the pedal, the score increases, and you can see I have initialized life to 5, and what I mean by lives is as I miss the ball, life decreases. So it goes all the way to 0, and once it reaches 0, the game gets over. In this game, the music is running, but sometimes people doesn't want music to run, so you can press M and the music will stop. But still that hit sound won't go because I don't want it to go. If you want it to go, you can just create another event for it to get mute, and it is very easy. So I'm playing because I want to show you that at score 5 for both players, that is if both the players reach 5, that is score, or greater than 5, then the primary ball color changes and you get one more ball to play with. But this increases the difficulty level, and that's what I have made it for. You can create another event for the ball to move faster as it hits the boundaries or as it hits the pedal. But that becomes really tough to play with because after like a minute or so, it will become really difficult to control the ball because it is very fast and you will lose. Hence I just increase the number of balls, and that makes it easier to play with than the speed. So now we come to our game over window. I've created two separate game over windows for both the players, as if player 1 wins, we get another window, and player 2 wins, we get another window saying player 2 won, we want to play or not. So if you want to play again, you press Y. We press Y and we can play again. If you didn't want to play, you could have just pressed N and we could have just closed the game. We just quit it now, and that's the whole code. The code for the game is given in my GitHub account. I have given the link in the description. You can just go to my GitHub account and check the code from there. There, as well as my previous video, that is Space Invader, even that code has been given in my repository of GitHub account, and other application of Calculator GUI as well. So that's all was the code to it, and fun part, it is very easy to code in this. It is pretty long, I guess around 350 to 360 lines of code, but the logic to the game is very easy. It took me a while because there was no proper tutorial for me to refer to. I had to think of my own ideas and logics to create the games and event for it. It became really difficult, but it was pretty fun as well because I got to learn a lot of things. So guys, if you want me to make a tutorial video for it, please comment below and I'll be happy to make it. But as of now, I have just uploaded the code to my GitHub repository. You can just refer from there if you don't exactly like the tutorials. You will be able to understand the code. It is very easy, and I have commented below for each and every event and everything I have done to make people understand clearly. Each and every step has been clearly defined, so you can just go through it, and that's it for the videos. So if you like, please subscribe and like the video, and do share it among the people who are interested in game development and Python videos. So guys, that's it. Stay home, stay safe, and I'll be making more of the videos for your entertainment. Thank you.